No, you're missing your vocation here. You know what I mean?
Listen,
we could have the new Michael Buffer up in here.
Come on now.
About that. Seriously.
I'm trying to be in the ring. Just drop the mic. I was trying to tell the editors to get the mic.
Even down to the swag. That is proper. Who cut that suit?
This is Anthony's London.
Anthony London. Salute, bro.
Salute. Yes. Well, listen, Spencer, a pleasure to have you here, my man. I'm so excited. Hence the whole intro. I mean, I think it's taken about a year for us to get our schedules in time.
Yeah, you know what? Nothing before its time. And like I said, I'm just really grateful to be here.
All right, listen.
No, seriously, you come in here and like your camera crew and the staff and that, the rest of your crew.
Yeah, man.
That's the mad love when I come in. It's like,
come on.
Yeah, no.
Energy strong.
No, exactly. So for those kind of things, it makes it worthwhile when you drive all those miles to come down to this country bush place.
I'm bringing people out on a Sunday morning to the country. Yeah.
It's energy.
That's right.
But people are not going to come out their house on a Sunday. Big Sunday. Sunday is the incremental day.
Yeah, it's family time.
Yeah, it is, most definitely.
Now, they're all giving me daggers. I can feel it now. They're looking at me like, yeah, for real, bro. Sunday morning, really? Why?
No, it's good. It's good. And it's good energy. So
brilliant.
Man, I want to see this thing grow. It's going to grow.
Come on now.
I'm no bossing, but after I come off the show, your numbers are going up. That's all.
All right, you heard it first with the man himself. After he's on the show, the numbers is going up. Very much like your career. I mean, let's start with your journey. For those who don't know, I know you're a passionate guy. And you actually love the thing. I was watching an interview with you where you came on after your guy won, Darren. And if you didn't have on a shirt and tie, I would have thought you were the boxer. The passion that you had speaking about the win that he got, was it in 2012, was phenomenal.
I only won a British title.
You only won a British title, exactly. But go on, I'll let you tell.
No, just like with a box amateur, box professional, turned professional in 97, so box pro for 6 years, but it's kind of on and off.
Yeah.
And accumulated in like the fight of the year, BBC fight of the year in 2003 when a guy called Dave Walker was an incredible fight. I come second best in that fight as well.
Come on now.
And then a few months after that, I retired. And then from retiring, I've been very fortunate. What happens is this: when guys retire from professional boxing, because they put so much energy inside this sport, and maybe they haven't accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, they can be left very bitter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or then also there's other guys who could have accomplished a lot financially and they're really set off and that, but then when it stops, then the fanfare stops, then like the phones don't ring no more.
That's right.
You're going to the supermarket, people don't recognize you no more. Those kind of things. So them kind of things very, very difficult to contain as a human being.
Yeah.
So what happens is I said like I can't go and work on a building site. You know what I mean? For the grace of God, I'm not supremely educated. But what my dad taught me he taught me like manners takes you all around the world.
Facts. That's right.
You know what I mean?
Gets you through doors, it gets you into buildings.
Bro, I'm telling you, manners takes you all around the world.
So what made you get into boxing then? I mean,
I just loved the game. I loved tailing because of my age. I like tailing. I got old Muhammad Ali, but would always have books and magazines and stuff like that. But it's my mother that got me into boxing because I used to be very, very timid kid. So when I was about 5 years old, my mom bought me a blow-up punching bag of Incredible Hulk and boxing gloves. My dad's a very timid kind of person as well. My dad's not that way inclined. Yeah. I mean, God rest his soul in paradise. But my mother, she was like, don't play.
Yes,
you know yes. And so, you're going to have to do this and that. That was my mom that got me into boxing.
That's fantastic. I was actually having a conversation, Spencer, with the videographer just before we started, and we were talking about how black women are, a lot of them say that black women are at the bottom. But if you look at a tree, these are his words, if you look at a tree, you find them at the roots of the tree, they're at the base. That's where the roots come from. That's where the strength comes from. And I think a lot of them have empowered us to become some of the greats that we are.
No, not a lot of them. Every female has empowered because everybody comes from a female.
That's right.
Right? So when you look at it, early hieroglyphics, right? Early hieroglyphics would have, Charles Budge, who the Book of the Dead, right? Because early hieroglyphics would have Egyptian men standing on top of the female.
Yes.
And European culture, look at how sexist this is. No. They're not realizing that it's the woman that is the stability and the foundation to elevate you to anywhere that you go.
Absolutely.
Right? So we can only go, a nation can only go as high as its female. Right? So when you see how the female is being promoted, right? I'm not going to turn around and black and white thing because it's actually not. It's people are actually people, right? Yeah. But then we also got like if you're looking at Zinzanthropus, like you know what I mean, or Lucy, that's the oldest remains of a black woman. Yes. Right. That's my mother. That's right. That's your mother. That's lineage. That's right. That's the whole of civilization. But in terms, our cousins get watered down. But you know what I mean? It's still a family, right? But so when you look at the female is incremental in everything that we do. So when we look on the woman's the one that busts us. So I'm grateful for my mother. It was Abraham Lincoln that said that everything that I am and everything that I owe to my mother. Yes. So everything I am, I owe to my mom. But I'm very, very fortunate to the fact that I didn't come out of a broken home. My mom and dad were married until they're still married, but until my dad ascended to heaven. Yes. But so I was fortunate to have that. But then I was also fortunate to have another community. Like I was raised by my aunt on the weekdays, and on the weekends I'd go home to my parents. Come on now. Right, so I had that. So my cousins weren't my cousins, they were my brother and sisters. Yeah. So I've been very, very fortunate to have that. You know, when they say like it takes a village to raise a child, I'm a product of that village. Yeah. I mean,
do you feel like obviously being a black man growing up in South London, Brixton?
No, everyone thinks this. It's kind of. Well, I was Kennington and Brixton, right? Yeah. So I grew up majority Cowley estate on the weekdays. Okay. And then I'd leave from there, which is a predominantly black area. I'd leave from there on the weekdays. And then on the weekends, I was in Kennington, which was a predominantly white area. Right. So
Damn.
Right.
You're giving away your age.
I'm 48 now. You know
Come on now.
Right. But you know the rules, black don't crack. You know what I mean? Especially when your heart's clean. You're 48. Yeah, I'm 48 years old. Yeah. But because your heart's clean. Yes. When you're bad mind now, you start getting mash up. Yes. Right. Yes. So Miss Julia Roberts, she's an actress. She was the first ever black person to graduate from acting and sitting guilds. Wow. Right? So she was a very famous lady. Right? So because of my friend's mother, I wanted to be on TV. Yeah. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know if it was going to be boxing. I didn't know what I wanted to go do. But I know that I just wanted to be on TV because she was famous. She was in The Professionals, in Rising Damp. She's on everything. Yeah. So my mate's mum, Country, that's his nickname, but his name's Edmund, but everyone calls him Country. Country's mother was the person that really wanted me to say, I want to go do this thing. Yes. Really pushed on the reels. So again, that's the females again. That's the mothers.
Yeah. I think I saw Wikipedia. Was it 11 wins? Is it 11 wins, 6 losses? Did Wikipedia get it right? Because
they actually did.
They got that right. Okay.
Right.
How you let 6 people win, man? Come on.
No, they had to win because I'm winning now. All right. You see, when the universe, God, Allah, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. Yeah. Right? When you're blessed, the blessings never go away from you, no? Yeah. You do not activate the blessings, then they're going to go away. Yeah. So when God blesses you, you're just blessed. Yeah. So I know that I'm living a blessed life.
That's what's up.
Right? So on the mistakes that I have made when I was boxing, now I've got guys in the game who I mentor and everybody else in this game. I know the mistakes. That's and they know like I'm speaking to you from a position of knowledge. Yeah. Because when I mean like I've studied my craft, I study boxing to another level.
Oh yeah. When I hear you speak, it's you can see there's a passion behind it. This isn't just a job for you. So you know, I mean,
okay, just like you made your passion become your paycheck.
That's it.
Look what you put together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And where did it come from? It came out of the genius of your mind.
That's right.
Right. Exactly. What was that? Marcus Garvey said that. You know what I mean, God and nature first made us who we are. Then out of the genius of our own creation, we make ourselves who we want to be, follow that great law, put God in the sky as our limit and eternity, our measurement. You're doing that right now.
Boom, and it all comes together. Gems, gems, gems.